So,
wow, I'm not even done yet. Wow, rude, wow.
Because one of the boomers was freaking out about the amount of work that they had to do.
Yeah.
But it was a normal Monday amount of work for me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, if this is how she's going to be, I'm just going to go back to doing side work on Mondays because I don't fucking complain about it. It's a part of the job.
Yeah,
and
like,
then,
surprise.
yeah. And then, and I was like, no, fuck that. And I was like, oh, wow, you can really tell the differences in generations. We got the boomer that's going to, like, bitch about everything. The millennial that's like, shut the fuck up, I'll just do it. And then you got yeah. Then you got Gen Z that's like, no, fuck that. It's fucked up. You shouldn't be doing that.
My coworker is trying to only drink water for this month. No soda, no sparkling water, no coffee, just water.
I'd be able to do that, but I need coffee or tea.
Yeah, I didn't ask her about tea, but because I consider tea water. Maybe I'm wrong, but I consider tea water. But yeah, I was like, I'm gonna struggle to even do a dry January, which I would like to do.
Yeah.
Even though I also want to drink tonight, but like, whatever.
I mean, we can wait to do the gaslighter rosé until next
We're gonna
month.
do that with a domestic violence episode.
I
don't even know if I'm in the frame.
I was gonna say we could do it on Valentine's Day. That would be kind of funny.
Hey ladies, do you love your man? Does he suck?
Does he gaslight you?
Is he abusive? Are you in a toxic relationship? You know what you should give yourself for Valentine's Day? Freedom.
Gaslight a rosé.
And gaslight a rosé. And freedom with you ladies. Oh, hi. Hello. Did you come down here just to be cranky? Say shut up. Are you going to gaslight me?
I don't know what you're talking about. I came here to sit on your lap.
Disrespect. Okay, there's a microphone right here. And you're like all in my face about it. Okay?
I was so proud of myself. I stood up from when I snapped today, which might not have actually been snapping.
It didn't even sound like you snapped it. You were just like, hey, stay in your lane. And they were like, no!
But what?
Oh my God, look at that.
For me, it's snapping though, because this might be a good segue into our topic. For me, it's snapping though. It's snapping because I like normally my response is either silence or okay, sorry.
What was you saying?
Oh, it was snapping for me because I either don't say anything or I'm super polite. But I think like the okay, cool part, because I literally wrote, okay, cool, can we get back to work now? And then, yeah, no, they freaked out and I was like, I don't know what you want, but there's only so much we can talk about it without a manager here.
Right, no kidding. Hi everyone, welcome to the Happy Peas Podcast, where we're just peas in a pod. I'm Stephanie. I love you. That was awesome.
I'm MJ.
And Billy is around being a bully, you know how he do. And today we're talking about women and politeness and how, stop it, be rude. I have, as usual, I have some articles pulled up, but mostly I just want to talk about it.
Okay.
Because I feel like I was editing one of the podcasts recently, and the whole time I was like this. And I was like, oh, how am I going to get a screenshot? The whole time my head's down.
I think this is something that I struggle with because I'm always, or at least I try to be polite and nice all the time, but not because I, like, for any other reason than I want to treat others the way I want to be treated.
Right. So here's the thing. Women are typically, not always, but women are polite so we don't die. Like, you go to a bar, a guy comes up to you, he hits on you, and you're like, hi.
Can I disappear now? I don't like this.
Yeah, you're like, so great to meet. No, thank you. I'm waiting for my friends or whatever.
I have a boyfriend. I have a girlfriend.
You're like, oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm dating someone, and we're doing that so you don't freak out and kill us.
Yeah.
And when you go to when you go to any retail setting ever,
they're not hitting on you.
No, and they're behind the counter, and you're like, hey, how's it going? And they're like, good, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. And you tell a story, and they're like, yeah. They might just be a nice person. They might be interested in what you have to say. They are not interested in you. Do not ask for their phone number. Do not hit on them. They are at work.
Do not stare at them uncomfortably. And this goes for all genders.
Are you uncomfortable? Because that's my goal. I'm just trying to stare at you uncomfortably.
I mean, like, if you're just trying to do that, like, for the giggles and not to hit on them, that go for it.
Well, don't stare at people. It's unsettling.
What?
I don't want to be stared at.
I feel like
what are you looking at?
I feel like when I was in a retail setting, a lot of people could have mistaken me for staring at them when I was just associating.
I hate when you're just like,
mm-hmm.
and then someone sits down and you're like,
you can't do that anymore.
Don't sit there. Come on. And they look at you and you're like, I was here first.
Yeah.
I was in that spot before you.
Visually.
With my eyes.
Yeah.
Get out of my eye spot, please.
And thank you.
But I read something a while back that was like a man and a woman are walking on a sidewalk.
This sounds like it's gonna end in a bad joke.
No. They're on the same side of the sidewalk. They're on a collision course, right? If one of them doesn't move, they will run into each other. Men typically don't move. They expect that women will move out of their way.
Just body check them into the street.
Start doing it. I have stopped moving for men. I have started making men get out of my way. If we are walking towards each other, I'm just like, I will just look past them. I will look through them. Like they're not even, I'm like, you can move for me. Am I little? Yes. Am I beneath you? In height? Sure. But like, no, I'm not. So move.
If I move, it's for no other reason that I'm not thinking other than just to, like, I'm gonna move no matter who it is.
Right.
Man, woman, non-binary. I get out of the way, but that's because I want to be a ghost.
I want to be a ghost.
What do you want to be when you grow up? Dead.
Oh my god.
I'm on one tonight.
So I had a different idea in mind for tonight. Like positive thinking and positivity versus toxic positivity and blah 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 blah. And then I saw this TikTok.
I don't need to be nice with you. I don't know you. I don't even know your name. I don't know you.
If a lady's out with her friends, she does not want to be talked to by a random man. She just wants to be out with her friends, having fun.
And if she's alone, she doesn't want to be talked to. Maybe. Maybe she doesn't want to be talked to by a random man. She might want you to buy her a drink and then go away. That's up to you if you want to do that. You are allowed by all means.
She also might be gay and just not into you.
Right. Like, I used to go to a karaoke bar that was like 2 blocks from my house, that I would walk there by myself, sing a couple songs, walk home. Safe? No. Smart? No. Did I do it? Yes. Did I want to be left alone? Also, yes.
You just gotta look real mean or just not there.
I think I did the opposite of both of those things. I was like 22 or 23 or something like that, and I was very much like, I want a guy to buy me a drink and go away. So I looked cute so that they would like notice me, and then they would notice me and I'd be like,
no, go away.
Leave me alone. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Like, do that anonymous thing where like, hey bartender, can I buy that girl over there a drink? And I'll be like, thank you. And then I will disappear into the bathroom for several minutes, and then you'll forget about me. It'll be awesome.
Hopefully.
Was that not how it works? I have been bought.
You can have my number. You can have my number.
I have been bought one drink one time, and it was on my 21st birthday, and it was because the guy heard everybody being like, it's her birthday, and so he got me a shot.
Nice.
It was sick. It was awesome.
I don't know if I've ever been bought in a drink because when I was younger, I had the problem of once I started drinking, I did not stop.
Oh, so many kisses. Speaking of rude, that's you. You're rude. You're so rude.
Oh,
But so I saw that TikTok and I got mad because I was like, leave her alone.
Yeah.
Why aren't you being nice to me? Because you're annoying.
would you be nice to a random guy that came up to you and tried to hit on you?
Yeah. Like, and then no, I'm not gay. Like, shush.
Doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter. You are the recipient of unwanted attention. You have made it known that that attention is unwanted, and that person continued to bother you. You don't have to be nice.
You have a freakishly long tongue.
He
sir.
really does. Sometimes when I watch him like lick Craig's foot, it's like, I also have a freakishly long tongue. You're welcome for that. I'm not cutting it out.
That's why I've just like. This is a very serious topic, but I've been just mesmerized by how long his tongue is. What is wrong with you? You nasty.
His tongue just goes all the way. Gross. Sorry.
He's actually a woodpecker. His tongue goes around his brain.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, bird facts. Bird facts with MJ. That's a new segment. You are now required to bring one bird fact to every podcast.
It's gonna be a while before I run out.
I love that.
So the tongue goes from here all the way around and wraps around the brain.
Whoa, weird.
Kind of cushions the brain.
Billy is totally a woodpecker.
He is.
And then there's the other thing on TikTok.
Don't be polite to men who creep you out. Don't be polite to men who creep you out. Don't be polite to men. It's not our job to comfort them. Don't be polite to men who creep you out.
And again, I come back to we're polite to men that creep us out so we don't die.
Yeah.
I wonder how many things are motivated by like, please don't kill me.
Oh, a lot of things.
You know what I mean? Like, what's... I think mostly it's being polite, but it's also like women know that they should take 4 right turns if they think they're being followed. And if they think they're being followed, go to a fire station, go to a police station, go to a hospital, go somewhere where you can talk to someone. Like, women know all of these things that are just like life-saving measures, and they're taught to us as children.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas men are taught like, go, run, play, the world is your oyster. You're a man. Isn't that great for you?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's not how I'm raising Jason, but...
I mean, not all. I don't want to... Not every man was raised that way, but I think that, like, my stepdad summed it up for me once. He was like, I don't know, I wore something he didn't like, and he was like, don't wear that. This is the signal you're giving off. And I was like, oh. And he goes, yeah, as your stepdad, it's my job to protect you from boys. If you were a boy, I would be raising you to get around all of the walls that girls put up. But
Ew.
you're a girl, so I'm teaching you how to put up better, bigger walls. And that is the problem.
There are so many walls for men to get around with me. First one being, are you a girl? No. Okay, not interested.
Wall. You're like one of those houses that has the automatic like metal drop down doors overall. Are you a man? The house is barricaded. You're like a, what's that movie? The Purge. You're like a Purge house where the whole house just...
I mean, one got through, but that's okay.
He's allowed.
Just want to poke at you.
So then the other thing that I saw, because I was all on like starting the year positive and I read my employer review from my first year and it was like, Stephanie is always in a good mood. And I was like, oh no. Is that the expectation I set for myself at work? That I'm always in a good mood? Oh no. What have I done? Jason Whitlock. I've never heard his name before. Apparently he's a journalist or a columnist or something. He doesn't think women should get to vote anymore.
I think he should be set on fire.
I think I'll cut in the video here, like a snippet of it.
And so they have recreated this history that, oh God, it was all just sexism, and we didn't have the right to vote until Susan B. Anthony and the women's suffrage movement. And I will defend life before suffrage, because a vote used to represent the family. When we were a culture that really valued family and really understood the natural order that God intended, man serving God, woman following man who serves God, man and woman developing and nurturing children, you only needed one vote per household, because that vote was about the entire family, as they have destroyed our family structure and made this all an individual pursuit. Now everybody has to have a vote, and everybody has an agenda that a lot of times has nothing to do with family.
But basically he was like, what households only need one vote. Men follow God and women should follow men. So the men are the vote. And I'm like,
What if the man's an atheist? Or a
or like,
Buddhist?
what if the woman's a person?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Like, shocker, we're not just incubators with like fun boobies you can play with. We're also human beings that have like thoughts and feelings. And
But also
shut up, Jason.
Also, sometimes the butt is more fun to play with than the boobies. Just gonna put that out there.
You can be a butt man or a girl or whatever. It's fine. But yeah, he was like, it's the world is so worried about sexism, and it's not sexist. It's just that women don't deserve a voice. So I'm like, scream, bitches.
He does
Scream.
He doesn't deserve testicles.
You don't deserve a voice, or I don't deserve a voice. You don't deserve balls. I almost said I'll trade you, and then I was like, no, I don't want those. I sidetrack, but I was like, how do you run?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Like, I could not imagine running with like all of this stuff.
Do you think
Bouncing around. That's the worst thing I can think of.
Do you think the balls ever like go out and then go back in?
Oh, like I hope not. I think that would hurt like a lot.
Like,
let us know. Let us know in the comments. Is it like a pendulum? I think you'd go to the hospital.
No, you only go to like, it would hurt, but I don't think you would have to go to the hospital. But there's testicular torsion where like
Is that where they switch?
Well, it's where the Vans deferens, the little lines, just kind of like whoop.
Yeah.
And you know, that hurts, but I think just one ball hitting another ball, I think that happens enough. Excuse me. I think that happens enough to where like not
ball
hospital.
Talk.
Yeah. Ball talk of two people who own ovaries.
Okay, so we obviously aren't using those microphone, like the mic stand mics, because they were staticky, and I kind of miss them sometimes, but I don't miss the static and being like, during editing, being like, do I post it? Do I not? What do I do? No. So this guy reached out to me on Facebook and was like, hey, I'll buy this thing. I don't need your microphones because I'm looking for a different kind of microphone, but I'll buy your mic stands. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And then I thought about it and I was like, this guy's looking for an audio interface and microphones and mic stands. I was like, oh my God, am I going to sell podcast equipment to a white man? Yeah. I was like, oh no, this is going to be my fault. I'm giving a white man a platform on which to voice his thoughts.
See,
crime.
This is how, like, I think it's hilarious that our minds went to two separate places, because my mind was like, oh, he doing OF.
Oh. Why does he need a mic stand? He needs like a tripod for a camera.
Oh, maybe he's doing like a moaning one.
His whole OnlyFans is just audio.
Oh.
That's a TikTok.
Yeah, we didn't get it on record when I was like best sex ever. Can only scream.
No, we did.
Okay, good.
We did. Yeah. No, but I've been so bad at TikTok lately. I took like 2 weeks off. I mean, it was Christmas and then everything, but I was like, oh girl, you gotta get back into TikTok. You gotta start posting more. But the last thing that I had was just an article from Elle magazine.
I haven't read an L since I was a teenager.
And the article was titled, "It's Time for Women to Break Up with Politeness."
I mean, I'm polite to everybody.
But see, so this reminds me of the thing that I talked about a couple weeks ago where I was like, if I'm in the store and someone is breathing on my neck and I can feel like their little, like they cough and I can feel it on the back of my neck, I have every right to turn around and be like, take a step fucking back.
Yeah.
You don't have the right to hit me with your cart. You don't have a right to like stand on my shoe in the store. Get away from me.
Yeah.
Personal space, homie. Just because you don't need any doesn't mean nobody needs any.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like during COVID, I got to a point with COVID where I'd walk by somebody without a mask on and be like, idiot. Like, we were at a hardware store and we walked by a guy without a mask and I said something. I was just like, did you see that guy without a mask on? What the hell is his problem? And Craig was like, what are you doing? He probably heard you. And I was like, I know. I said it loud enough so that he would. That was my intention. What's he going to do? Punch me in the face?
Yeah.
Go to jail. Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Give me $200. Plus medical bills.
I'm so happy I don't have to work with the general public anymore.
But so women, like okay, here we go. Politeness in women is a two-pronged problem. It's not just that girls grow up inundated with the message that being polite means praise and brownie points. It's that when they do speak their mind, they're labeled as difficult or nasty. So like women who stand up for themselves are bitches. And guess what? It's time to be a bitch.
We love bitches.
Bitches are welcome here in this pod, okay? Obviously, there's two of them right here.
I mean, I'm going to call him an honorary one.
He's an honorary bitch. Yeah, do you love that?
Thanks, Bilbo. No, come back.
And I'm just kind of skimming this, but it's like, over time, young girls evolve into women who prioritize other individuals' comfort and emotions over their own. And it's true.
Yeah.
Like, this has a quote in there from when Kamala Harris was like, I'm speaking.
Well, let's get.
But Susan, this is important,
Susan,
I want to
have to
add.
weigh
But
in
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
I have to
I'm
weigh in.
speaking.
Yep.
Let's talk about PAC in the court then. Let's talk about the
Please.
fact. Yeah, I'm about to. $400,000
He said he's
a
going
year.
to repeal the Trump tax cuts.
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
Well, wait,
I'm speaking.
it'd be important if you said the truth. Gus.
If you don't mind letting me finish, we can then have a conversation. Okay?
Please.
Okay.
And that was such a moment. I think like a lot of women were just like, she is speaking, let her talk. And men were like,
I love AOC for all those reasons.
Kamala Harris.
I know.
Oh.
But AOC too.
Oh, yeah. I like when she talks down to people.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, it's a survival skill. It's a coping mechanism. You're just wasting your time. And in the long run, you're hurting yourself. You're putting other people ahead of you, and you're literally putting yourself under other people.
And not in the fun way.
No, by just being polite to everyone. Not everyone is entitled, like everyone is entitled to like basic kindness and decency.
But when they break that,
Yeah. You are allowed to be like, no, thank you. And then if they push through that no, thank you, you can be like, hey, how about you go fuck yourself? Leave me alone.
you want a dildo? Here you go.
And carry pepper spray for that moment.
Or carry a really lifelike dildo and smack him in the face.
And that's our advice for you. Smack people who break your boundaries with dildos.
But it has
Don't
to be,
do that. Don't blame me if you do that. That was your well.
You can blame me. That's fine.
It was our idea. But you can't sue us together.
Oh yeah, no, you can't sue us. You can blame me, but you can't sue us. But also make sure it looks really, really, really realistic.
If you do it, send it to us because we want to watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I just kind of ranted a little bit.
I don't know why this just popped into my head.
Tell me.
But like, imagine a guy walking up to like a girl and just expecting her to turn around and be like, and instead she just turns around with her extremely lifelike dildos out of her pants.
And she goes,
Yes.
can I help you? You're welcome. You're welcome.
Cereal mushroom stamper.
Don't be that person. Oh no. We don't recommend this. No.
Well, I mean, if he's not leaving you alone, if you do something like that, you're gonna.
Would that be sexual assault if you slapped someone in the face with a dildo?
That I don't know. Because, like, you're not using it.
But I mean, if somebody slapped you in the face with...
I think I would laugh. I'm the wrong
also,
person to
like,
ask.
what position are you in for a guy to be able to smack you in the face?
Well,
like,
okay.
What's the circumstance in which you're like, hey, that was unwarranted?
I have some questions. First one, is he slapping me in the face with his actual dick or with a dildo?
With his actual dick.
Oh, it would be cut off.
So, like, that's what like, that would absolutely be assault. And then I was like, what are you picking up books in a library? And he was like, bitch, get out of my way. Like, how would it happen in like a non-assault situation? You know what I mean? Okay, this is a really borderline tangent. Like, we're getting into a really fucked up place. So that's cool.
Yeah.
I think maybe we should probably, unless you have any more to say. I feel like I just like rambled forever and you went,
No, I think my brain is like just
It got warm and flat while we recorded, so that last drink was disgusting.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was gross.
Did you know? Well, no, you wouldn't know. But when I was in high school, I was addicted to Dr. Pepper.
Gross.
And oh, hey, you could drink Dr. Pepper. It's just prune juice. Sorry. And I had someone show me a way to flatten drinks because carbonation hurts my throat.
Yeah.
So I would shake it until I would do it until it was flat, and then it would get warm, and I would just still drink it.
On that note, I think we're gonna go ahead and go. We are gonna have a birthday party for Billy. Woo! Woo! Birthday! Woo! Because as we are recording, his birthday was yesterday. He's 10 years old, so we're gonna have a little birthday party.
He's not old, man. It was his 111th birthday.
Well, I actually was talking about because we call him Bilbo, and so I was like, next year will be his 111st. And Craig was like, no, it won't. And I was like, it's his first 11, so it's his 111st.
It's true.
Anyway, we got a party to go to. See ya, dweeb.
Bye.
You look so beautiful. It's a birthday.
Happy birthday, boy.
Billy is 10 years old.
That's it. Oh, man, you want to blow on this? No, please don't put your mouth on it. My mouth goes on it, but you can sniff. Oh, no, we don't feel awake.
Happy birthday. Look, your friend lamb chop is. Oh my goodness.
Oh no!
That's the end of our birthday party. Goodbye.
Bye! Be a TikTok.
Fuck this party.
This is mine. Goodbye. I hated this.